So what do you want me to do?
Talk to them, find out what it is they're doing, tell them to stop it.
So you're suggesting I just go in there without any evidence and, what, accuse them of something?
You don't have to get defensive about it.
I'm not.
Look, I have had a lot to do with teenagers over the years, you know, more than you have.
I don't doubt that.
So I am just trying to give you some friendly advice here.
Well then, let me give you a friendly response. I can't go in there and accuse them of anything without some evidence or facts.
Fine. Suit yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, so let's see what you've learned.
Told you, Nicole, I'm not kissing my arm.
Okay, well, don't blame me if Melody doesn't want to get back together.
Who said I was dumped in the first place?
She's not talking to you, right?
No, but there's got to be another reason for it.
You guys had a dud pash, and now she's not talking to you. Do I really need to join the dots?
She wouldn't break up with me over one bad kiss. Would she?
You tell me. Not bad. But you're probably right. I mean, it is a little bit lame. What you really need to do is practice on the real thing. You know, so that you can be rated.
What, you mean so...
Yeah, I mean, you must know somebody that can help you out.
No, I don't, and I don't even know anyone that has to do that.
Well, I mean, you have to be rated so that you can get pointers.
Yeah, but, Nicole, I'm with Melody. Isn't that sort of thing like cheating?
It's only cheating if you mean it. Besides, everybody does it. It's totally allowed. It's like a universal rule or something.
What?
Look, you know, I have to go. Roman will be wondering where I am. I suppose if you don't find anybody to help you out, then I guess I could, so just let me know and we'll set something up. Bye.
Hello. You hear about a van?
Do I look like I'm here about a van?
Okay.
No, I'm here to find out what kind of man would give this sort of inappropriate material to an impressionable 15-year-old girl. I'm Christine Jones, Melody's mother. And if you're Mr. Copeland, I think you've got a little bit of explaining to do.
Mrs. Jones, that is a Year 12 text. Melody certainly shouldn't have been reading it.
Oh, really? Then how did you get it?
Well, I'm guessing one of the seniors left it lying around.
So, in other words, you distributed this text in order to illustrate a point about censorship, yet took no action to censor who read it.
I don't think it's as sensational as probably you think it is.
Oh, really? Underage pregnancy, teen suicide, abortion, disregard for parental authority. You know, Mr. Copeland, I beg to differ.
I think you're plucking out some of the more extreme themes in the play, Mrs. Jones.
They're themes which reflect some of my daughter's recent behaviour.
Mrs. Jones, you cannot blame a play for that.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not. I'm blaming you. You know, this is the sort of thing I expected when Miss Fletcher was in charge, though I can hardly be surprised, I guess, since you are twins.
Wow. That's unnecessarily personal. Mrs. Jones, I'm very sorry, but I guarantee you all of these books have been recalled, and I take full responsibility for what has happened.
Good. But nothing you've said satisfies me that you've understood this situation fully. So, as of tomorrow morning, I'll be calling an extraordinary meeting of the P&C. We'll see what other parents have to say about this, huh? Excuse me.
Good night.
What are you doing?
Mozzie bite. Yeah, spit stops the itching on the Mozzie bite.
Right, well, I've got good news for you. There's this stuff called calamine lotion. It works a lot better.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
You should ask Melody out for breakfast sometime.
Yeah, she'll come.
Why wouldn't she? Look, Jeff, if you guys are having trouble, maybe I can help.
Okay, would you ever dump a guy because he was a bad kisser?
Why do you ask?
I just really need to know. Is it such an important thing for a girl?
Well, to some girls maybe, but I don't think Melody's one of them. Did Nicole put this idea into your head?
Yeah, apparently Melody told her I was a bad kisser.
Why don't you tell me exactly what Nicole said?
Hey.
Hey, great weather for ducks.
Sorry for calling you so early.
Oh, it's fine. I'm surprised you didn't call me last night.
I think I was still in shock. I haven't come across someone like Christine Jones before.
Yeah, well, I certainly have.
I didn't take you for the P&C girl.
Well, I mean, I know what women like that are like. Basically, way too much time on their hands.
Yeah, well, it doesn't change the fact that I was responsible for allowing that book to get into Melody's hands.
You want me to have a talk to Mrs. Jones for you?
Is that a euphemism for scratching your eyes out?
Well, maybe I could use my powers of persuasion to convince her she can't protect Melody forever.
Oh, no, you know what? It's okay. She's well within her rights to hold an extraordinary P&C meeting. I'm just hoping that Martin can talk her out of it.
Well, in that case, you definitely should let me handle it.
What aren't you talking about?
Well, let's just say Martin and I have an understanding.
I'm starting to think that you're holding something over Martin's head.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Jaz, are you blackmailing him? Is that how you got Nicole Franklin off the hook with the whole uniform thing?
No, it wasn't like that.
Jaz, are you insane? You can't just go around blackmailing people to get what you want, especially when it's your boss, my boss.
Miles, I'm just trying to help you.
No. I don't do things that way. It's crazy.
Miles,
Crazy!
Well, why would Nicole do that? What's she possibly got to gain?
I don't know, but I'm sure somehow Aiden is involved.
So, he's trying to break us up too?
No, we could be here for days trying to work out why Aiden does anything.
Yeah, well, I just don't understand it. Nicole has been so nice to me.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. She has been sucking up to you so she can mess with your head.
Do you think she's been doing the same thing to Melody?
And right now, I wouldn't put anything past Nicole. And when I saw Melody at the den yesterday, she was miserable about something.
And you're 100% sure it's not about the kiss?
Oh, Jeff, first kisses are never perfect.
God, you must think I'm so stupid for falling for all this.
No. I think you can be too nice sometimes.
Yeah, well, not anymore. Do you think Aiden and Nicole would have left for school?
Whoa, you are not going over there. They're probably just going to deny anything anyway, but I think you deserve to have a little bit of fun with them.
How am I going to do that?
I don't know. But I say we make Nicole sorry she ever thought of messing with you.
Martin, can I have a little chat with you?
Mrs. Jones rang my house last night.
Well, do you think her reaction's a bit extreme?
And it seems there's a number of parents in our community who hold equally extreme views. Leave the talking to me. Mrs. Jones, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Bartlett. Have you had a chance to think about our conversation last night?
Yes, I have. I can tell you that Mr. Copeland has already been cautioned.
Cautioned? No, I hardly think that's sufficient. I understood that this school demanded high values from its teachers. Or maybe I was misled when I enrolled Melody here.
Please, Mrs. Jones, all of the books have been recalled.
It's a little late for that, isn't it? Students' minds have already been corrupted.
Corrupted? Mrs. Jones, this book is available in any public library.
All our staff are going to be working very hard to make sure our students draw the right conclusions from this oversight. Now, you have my word on that.
Oh, I don't think we'll just leave it up to you, Mr. Bartlett. He's one of your staff. Obviously, you'll be supporting him. No,
I can assure you.
We'll be leaving it up to the P&C to determine the correct course of action. As for you, Mr. Copeland, this is what I think of your smutty little book.
For goodness sake, Mrs. Jones.
And your career is about to go the same way.
They both want him, so who will get him? The good girl or the vixen?
You ready to take the next step?
He says he's made his choice, but when temptation's right in front of him, will he cheat? The Logie Award-winning Lincoln Lewis stars in an all-new Home and Away, weeknights on 7.